Welcome to my channel. Before you skip this video, let me ask you one question. What if 21 days from today, you could speak English with confidence without translating every word in your mind? Sounds impossible. Right. But here is the truth. Most people fail to speak English not because they are weak in grammar, not because they are bad at learning. They fail because nobody shows them the right path. So if you have ever felt embarrassed while speaking English, if your mind goes blank when someone talks to you in English, if you are tired of learning and still not speaking, then this video may be the turning point of your life. Because today, I am going to show you the exact roadmap that can take you from zero to fluent in just 21 days. And trust me, the final secret I will share near the end is the reason why some people become fluent fast while others stay stuck for years. So stay with me till the end, because this journey starts right now. Chapter 1. The biggest mistake that keeps you stuck at zero. So, guys, before we start this amazing 21 days journey, let me ask you one simple question. Have you been learning English for months or maybe even years, but still feel nervous when it is time to speak? Have you ever understood English while watching videos, but suddenly your mind goes blank when someone asks you a simple question in English? If your answer is yes, then don't worry, because today I am going to show you the biggest mistake that keeps millions of English learners stuck at zero. And once you understand this mistake, your English learning journey will become much easier. So guys, first of all, let me tell you something very important. Most people think that they cannot speak English because their grammar is weak. Some people think they need to memorize thousands of vocabulary words. Some people think they need to read big grammar books before speaking. But the truth is completely different. The biggest reason why people cannot speak English is because they spend too much time learning English and almost no time using English. Yes, guys, this is the biggest mistake. Think about it. If someone wants to learn swimming, can they learn it only by reading books? No. They have to enter the water. If someone wants to learn driving, can they learn it only by watching videos? No. They have to sit in the car and practice. In the same way, if you want to speak English, you must start speaking English. You cannot become fluent only by reading grammar rules. Now let me ask you another question. Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to say something in English, but suddenly you became nervous? Maybe during a job interview. Maybe in your college. Maybe while talking to a friend. Maybe while talking to a customer. At that moment, your heart started beating fast. Your brain became confused. You knew the answer, but the words did not come out. And after that, you felt disappointed. You thought maybe English is too difficult. Maybe I am not smart enough. Maybe I will never become fluent. But let me tell you something today. English fluency is not about intelligence. English fluency is not about being perfect. English fluency is about practice. Every fluent speaker was once a beginner. Every confident speaker made mistakes. Every person you admire today started exactly where you are right now. The only difference is that they continued practicing. Now guys, imagine two students. Student number 1 studies grammar for 2 hours every day but never speaks. Student number 2 studies grammar for only 20 minutes but speaks English every day. After a few months, who do you think will speak better English? Of course, student number 2, because speaking improves speaking. Practice improves confidence. Action creates results. That is why during these 21 days, I want you to stop being afraid of mistakes. In fact, I want you to make mistakes. Yes, you heard me correctly. Make mistakes. Because every mistake teaches you something new. If you never make mistakes, it means you are not trying. And if you are not trying, you are not growing. So from today, promise yourself one thing. You will not wait for perfect grammar before speaking. You will not wait for perfect vocabulary before speaking. You will not wait for perfect confidence before speaking. You will start speaking now, even if your English is simple, even if your sentences are short, even if you make mistakes, because that is how fluency begins. Now let me give you a small challenge. After this lesson, look in the mirror and speak English for 1 minute. Talk about your name. Talk about your family. Talk about your daily routine. It does not matter if your English is perfect or not. Just speak. Because today is the day your English journey changes. Today is the day you stop being only a learner and start becoming a speaker. And guys, trust me, this is only the beginning. In the next chapter, I'm going to show you a powerful secret that most successful English learners use every day. It is simple, it is effective, and it can help you improve much faster than you think. So stay with me because our journey from zero to fluent has just started. Chapter 2, Days 1 to 3. Build your English foundation the smart way. So, guys, welcome to the next part of our journey from zero to fluent in 21 days. In the previous chapter, we talked about the biggest mistake that keeps most learners stuck. We learned that speaking English is not about knowing everything. It is about using what you already know. Now let me ask you another question. When a small child starts learning a language, do they begin with grammar books? Do they memorize hundreds of difficult words? Of course not. First they listen, then they speak small sentences, then slowly they improve day by day, and that is exactly what we are going to do. So guys, for the first 3 days of this challenge, I do not want you to focus on difficult grammar. I do not want you to worry about big vocabulary. I want you to focus on simple English. Because simple English spoken confidently is much better than perfect English that never comes out of your mouth. Now think about this. Every day you use simple ideas. You talk about yourself, you talk about your family, you talk about food, you talk about work, you talk about your daily routine. So why not learn English using these simple topics? Let me show you something very powerful. If you learn only 4 sentence patterns, you can make hundreds of English sentences. Pattern number 1 is I am. For example, I am happy. I am learning English. I am at home. Pattern number 2 is I like. For example, I like tea. I like reading books. I like watching videos. Pattern number 3 is I have. For example, I have a job. I have a friend. I have a new notebook. Pattern number 4 is I want. For example, I want to speak English. I want a better career. I want more confidence. Now guys, look how easy it is. You do not need 50 grammar rules. You only need a few useful patterns and then you can start speaking immediately. So here is a small challenge for you. Make 5 sentences with I am. Make 5 sentences with I like. Make 5 sentences with I have. Make 5 sentences with I want. And say them loudly. Do not just read them in your mind. Speak them, because speaking is the key. Now let me tell you another secret. Many learners try to translate every word from their language into English. And this habit makes speaking slow and difficult. Instead of translating every sentence, try thinking in small English phrases. For example, if you are drinking water, say in your mind, I am drinking water. If you are walking, say, I am walking. If you are eating lunch, say, I am eating lunch. These small habits train your brain to think in English naturally. And trust me, this works better than you can imagine. Now guys, I want to share a simple daily routine with you. Spend 10 minutes listening to simple English. Spend 10 minutes speaking English. Spend 10 minutes learning new words. That is only 30 minutes a day. Almost everyone can find 30 minutes. And if you do this every day for 21 days, you will see a big difference in your confidence. Now imagine yourself after 3 days. You can already make simple sentences. You can introduce yourself. You can talk about your likes and dislikes. You can express your thoughts in basic English. This is real progress. And remember, every fluent speaker started with simple sentences just like these. Nobody started with difficult English. Nobody became fluent overnight. They improved step by step. So guys, stop comparing yourself with others. Focus on your own progress. Even one new sentence every day is a victory. Even 1 minute of speaking practice is progress. Keep moving forward. Keep speaking. Keep learning. Because every small step is taking you closer to fluency. And now get ready, because in the next chapter, I am going to reveal a powerful secret that many successful English learners use. It is something most beginners ignore. But once you start using it, your English can improve much faster. So stay with me, because the next chapter may completely change the way you learn English. Chapter 3. Days 4 to 7. The listening secret that accelerates fluency. So guys, welcome back. First of all, congratulations, because you are still with me on this journey from 0 to fluent in 21 days. Most people start learning English with excitement but quit after a few days. But you are different, because you are still here, and that means you are serious about improving your English. Now let me ask you a very important question. Have you ever watched an English movie, YouTube video, or conversation and felt like people were speaking too fast? Have you ever heard English words but could not understand them clearly? If yes, then this chapter is going to help you a lot. Because today, I am going to share a secret that many successful English learners use. And the best part is that this secret is very simple. The secret is listening. Yes, guys, listening is one of the most powerful ways to improve your English. But unfortunately, most learners ignore it. They focus only on grammar and vocabulary. They try to memorize rules every day. But they forget that language is first learned through listening. Just think about a small child. Before speaking a single word, the child listens for months. The child listens to parents. The child listens to family members. The child listens every day. And slowly speaking starts naturally. The same thing happens when you learn English. The more you listen, the more familiar English becomes. Now let me tell you something interesting. Many people say I listen to English every day, but I am still not fluent. Do you know why? Because there is a big difference between hearing and listening. Hearing means sound enters your ears. Listening means your brain pays attention. So from today, I want you to become an active listener. Do not just play English videos in the background. Listen carefully. Pay attention to the words. Pay attention to the pronunciation. Pay attention to how sentences are formed. And here is another powerful technique. It is called shadowing. Now you may be thinking, what is shadowing? Let me explain. Shadowing means listening to a speaker and immediately repeating what they say. For example, if the speaker says, I am learning English, you repeat, I am learning English. If the speaker says, today is a beautiful day, you repeat, today is a beautiful day. This simple exercise can improve your pronunciation, confidence, and speaking speed. Now guys, many learners feel shy while doing this. But trust me, it works. Even if you sound funny at first, do not stop. Keep repeating. Keep practicing. Because every day your English will become better. Now let me give you a simple daily exercise. Spend 10 minutes listening to simple English conversations. Then spend 10 minutes repeating what you hear. And after that, spend 5 minutes speaking about what you understood. This small exercise can create amazing results if you do it every day. Now imagine that you are listening to English for 30 minutes every day. After 1 week, you will start recognizing more words. After 2 weeks, you will understand more sentences. After 3 weeks, your confidence will increase. This is how fluency grows. Step by step. Day by day. Now guys, there is another mistake that many learners make. They listen to very difficult content. They watch advanced movies and then feel frustrated because they cannot understand. Please do not do that. Start with simple English. Listen to beginner conversations. Listen to slow English. Listen to content that you can understand. Because confidence grows when you understand. And understanding helps you stay motivated. So guys, from today, make listening a daily habit. Listen while walking. Listen while traveling. Listen while relaxing. Fill your day with English. The more English enters your ears, the more naturally it will come out of your mouth. And remember something very important. Fluency is not created in one day. It is created through small daily actions. So keep listening, keep practicing, keep moving forward. because now something exciting is coming. In the next chapter, we are going to remove the biggest fear that stops people from speaking English confidently. We will learn how to speak without hesitation and how to express our thoughts without feeling nervous. So stay with me because your transformation is becoming more powerful with every chapter. Chapter 4. Days 8 to 14. Speak English every day without fear. So, guys, welcome back once again. First of all, I want to congratulate you because you have already come a long way. In the last chapter, we learned the power of listening and how listening can improve your English naturally. Now let me ask you a question. Have you ever known the answer in English but still stayed silent? Have you ever wanted to speak but suddenly felt nervous? Have you ever worried that people might laugh at your mistakes? If your answer is yes, then don't worry, because almost every English learner faces this problem. In fact, this is one of the biggest reasons why people fail to become fluent. They know many words. They know grammar. They understand English. But when it is time to speak, they become silent. So, today, I want to help you remove this fear forever. Guys, listen carefully. Fear is normal. Every confident English speaker you see today was once afraid. Every fluent speaker made mistakes. Every person who speaks English confidently today started as a beginner. The difference is that they did not let fear stop them. They continued speaking even when they were nervous. Now think about a child learning to walk. Does the child walk perfectly on the first day? No. The child falls many times. But the child keeps trying. And one day the child learns to walk. Speaking English is exactly the same. You may make mistakes today. You may forget words. You may speak slowly. But if you keep practicing, you will improve. So guys, from today, stop trying to be perfect. Instead, focus on speaking. Because fluency comes from speaking, not from waiting. Now let me give you a simple challenge. Every day, speak English for 1 minute. Yes, only 1 minute. Talk about your day. Talk about your family. Talk about your plans. Talk about anything. The topic does not matter. What matters is that you open your mouth and speak. And do not worry if you make mistakes. Nobody becomes fluent without making mistakes. Now here is another powerful exercise. Stand in front of a mirror and speak to yourself. Tell yourself your name. Tell yourself what you did today. Tell yourself what you are going to do tomorrow. This exercise may feel strange at first, but trust me, it works. It helps you become comfortable with your own voice. And confidence grows when you practice regularly. Now let me tell you another secret. Record your voice on your phone. Speak for 1 minute and then listen to yourself. At first, you may not like your voice. That is completely normal. But after a few days, you will notice improvement. Your pronunciation will become better. Your confidence will become stronger. And your speaking will become smoother. Now imagine that you do this every day for 1 week. Can you see the difference? Of course you can, because small actions create big results. Now, guys, many learners say, I do not have anyone to practice with. But let me tell you something. You do not need a partner to start speaking English. You can talk to yourself. You can describe the things around you. You can explain what you are doing. For example, you can say, I am sitting on a chair. I am watching a video. I am learning English. These simple sentences train your brain to think and speak in English. And that is exactly what we want. Now let me ask you another question. What is the worst thing that can happen if you make a mistake? Maybe someone corrects you. Maybe someone smiles. That is all. The world does not end. So stop being afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. Every mistake is taking you one step closer to fluency. So guys, promise yourself today that you will speak English every day, even if it is only for 1 minute, even if your English is not perfect. Just keep speaking, because confidence grows through action. And action creates fluency. Now get ready, because in the next chapter we are going to learn how to build a strong vocabulary without memorizing long, boring word lists. And trust me, this method will make learning new words much easier and much more fun. So stay with me, because your English journey is becoming more exciting with every single day. Chapter 5. Days 15 to 18. Build vocabulary naturally without memorizing. So guys, welcome back. First of all, give yourself a big round of applause, because you have already completed a major part of this journey. Just think about it. A few days ago, you were learning how to build simple sentences. Then you learned how to listen better. After that, you started speaking without fear. And now it is time to learn another secret that can take your English to the next level. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever opened a vocabulary book and tried to memorize hundreds of words? Maybe you remembered them for 1 day, maybe for 1 week. But after some time, you forgot most of them. If this has happened to you, then do not worry, because it happens to almost everyone. The reason is simple. Our brain does not like memorizing random words. Our brain remembers words better when we see them, hear them, and use them in real life. So today, I am going to show you how to build vocabulary naturally without memorizing long, boring lists. Guys, listen carefully, because this method can save you a lot of time. First of all, stop trying to learn 50 words every day. Instead, learn 5 useful words and use them again and again. For example, if you learn the word improve, do not just read it once and forget it. Use it in sentences. Say, I want to improve my English. Say, I am improving every day. Say, this course will improve my confidence. The more you use a word, the stronger it becomes in your memory. Now let me tell you another secret. Learn phrases instead of single words. For example, instead of learning the word decision, learn the phrase make a decision. Instead of learning the word mistake, learn the phrase make a mistake. This is how native speakers actually use English. And when you learn phrases, your speaking becomes faster and more natural. Now guys, let me ask you something. What do you see around you right now? Maybe you see a table. Maybe you see a phone. Maybe you see a window. Maybe you see a chair. Everything around you can become your English teacher. Look at an object and say its name in English. Then make a sentence with it. For example, this is my phone. I use my phone every day. This simple habit can increase your vocabulary naturally. Now here is another powerful method. Keep a small vocabulary notebook. Whenever you learn a new word, write it down. Then write its meaning. Then write one simple sentence using that word. Review those words every night before sleeping. You do not need hours of study. Even 5 minutes of revision can help you remember more words. Now guys, let us talk about reading. Reading is one of the easiest ways to learn new vocabulary. You can read simple stories. You can read short articles. You can read easy English books. Every time you find a useful word, write it down and try to use it in your daily speaking practice. This is much better than memorizing a dictionary. Now imagine learning vocabulary like collecting small pieces of a puzzle. Every day you learn a few new words. Every day you use them. Every day your vocabulary grows. After 1 month, you know more words. After 3 months, you know even more. And before you realize it, your English becomes stronger and stronger. So guys, do not make learning vocabulary difficult. Keep it simple. Learn useful words. Learn useful phrases. Use them in real conversations. Repeat them every day. And most importantly, enjoy the process. Because when learning becomes enjoyable, progress becomes faster. Now we are almost at the final stage of our journey. In the next chapter, I am going to reveal the complete fluency formula. I will show you how all the things we learned come together to help you speak English with confidence. And trust me, the final chapter may completely change the way you see your English future. So stay with me because the biggest lesson of this entire journey is coming next. Chapter 6. Days 19 to 21. The Fluency Formula and Your New English Life. So guys, welcome to the final chapter of our journey from zero to fluent in 21 days. First of all, I want you to stop for a moment and think about how far you have come. When you started this journey, you may have felt nervous. You may have felt confused. You may have thought that speaking English fluently was impossible for you. But today, you are still here. You completed every chapter. You learned new habits. You practiced speaking. You improved your listening. You built your vocabulary. And most importantly, you did not give up. So first of all, congratulations, because that itself is a big achievement. Now let me ask you one important question. What does fluency really mean? Many people think fluency means speaking very fast. Some people think fluency means knowing every word in the dictionary. Some people think fluency means never making mistakes. But the truth is completely different. Fluency means being able to express your thoughts clearly and confidently. Fluency means understanding people and responding naturally. Fluency means communicating without fear. That is what real fluency looks like. So guys, today I am going to share the complete fluency formula with you. Are you ready? The formula is very simple. Listen every day, speak every day, learn a few new words every day, And repeat this process again and again. That is it. There is no magic shortcut. There is no secret grammar book. There is no special talent required. Just simple daily practice. Now think about everything we learned in this course. First, we learned that we should stop waiting for perfect grammar and start speaking. Then, we learned how to build simple sentences. After that, we learned the power of listening. Then, we learned how to speak without fear. Then, we learned how to grow our vocabulary naturally. Can you see what happened? Every chapter was connected. Every lesson was building a stronger version of you. And now all those pieces come together. This is the real secret behind fluency. Small actions repeated every day. Now guys, let me tell you something very important. Do not stop after day 21. This is not the end of your journey. This is only the beginning. Many people feel motivated for a few days and then quit. Do not become one of them. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep speaking. Even if you improve only 1% every day, you will become a completely different person after a few months. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. Imagine speaking confidently during an interview. Imagine talking to new people without fear. Imagine understanding English movies better. Imagine expressing your thoughts clearly. That future version of you is possible. But it depends on what you do after today. So make English a part of your daily life. Listen to English while walking. Read something in English every day. Learn a few useful words. Speak whenever you get the chance. And remember, you do not need to be perfect. You only need to keep moving forward. Now guys, I want to give you one final challenge. After this video, record yourself speaking English for 2 minutes. Talk about your journey. Talk about what you learned. Talk about your goals. Then save that recording. Listen to it again after 1 month. I promise you that you will notice improvement. Because progress always comes to those who stay consistent. And before we finish, let me tell you something from my heart. Never say my English is bad. Never say I cannot do it. Never say I am too late. Replace those thoughts with positive ones. Say I am improving every day. Say I am becoming more confident. Say I can learn English. Because your mindset is powerful. And your belief in yourself can change everything. So, guys, the person who started this journey on day 1 is not the same person watching this chapter today. You are stronger. You are more confident. You know more English. And you are moving toward fluency. Keep practicing. Keep believing. Keep speaking. Because one day, very soon, you will surprise yourself with how much English you can speak. And that day will be the result of the small steps you started taking today.